We are in the middle of the very first playoff match of the Dash 24 Mystery Tournament. We do have a secondary match going on right now. Well, not secondary. We have two playoff matches going on at the same time right now. Mass and Derp are playing each other on SpeedGaming 6. So get a couple of screens up so you can watch Bress and Cross fight, and you can watch Derp and Mass fight. It's a really good Metroid night. I'm Salty. I will be your host for race 2, and we have Vincent RTA here with me as my other co-hosting this to the max, and we have the best tracker in the world, Jestro Zooks. So this is going to be a fun one. We saw match 1. I don't know if I should spoil it here for the YouTube people, but I'm sure that'll get spoiled soon enough. Anyway, Cross and Bress had a really fun match. Had a tough map, but they played incredibly well, and I'm ready to get this one going. I'm super excited. Vincent, thank you for being here with me.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Things went a little bit cross for Cross last race, where he was looking good. Had charged plasma pretty early, but bressingham got the suits, and that allowed for him to just absolutely charge. But speaking of, we now have full countdown as we see that tracker on the top right hand corner here in criteria. We have 4 majors and 3 e-tanks, so that's a lot to find in this area.
Absolutely. And I love that we got something different. We still don't have a starter charge this time, so ammo pickups will be necessary because we don't know where charge beam is. But full countdown, that can be a little bit of fun sometimes. Hopefully we get area again, because I love talking about area now that I'm getting used to it. But Vanilla's cool too. I mean, we all fell in love with the game with the Vanilla map, so don't want to go away from it completely. But this tournament has been awesome with all the different types of randomized differences we can have. As we go down to get our morph ball, we do know we have 3 other majors down around here in criteria. Can't be suits, but we can find awesome things for Botwoon Hallway, like Ice or Speed Booster, also known as Spood Beaster. And yeah, we'll see what's up. Both going to Alpha Missiles first. And it is this even, guys? I mean, is this even randomized? Yes, it has to be. We're in full countdown, so we will get something neat soon.
Hey, last run, 3 of our 4 items were completely vanilla.
It's odd. It is odd. Here's something different.
So
with the power bombs on the ceiling, that means we have to have Chozo, even though it says full countdown. None of that's true. I always mess up at the beginning, so now I just keep doing it for fun.
I love seeing power bombs this early because we get to see what we're seeing from cross product here.
I love the Billy Mays check. Cross is now my new favorite runner, even though I love Bress.
Bressingham is absolutely avoiding it, but
we'll get a meme route check.
Okay, we got spring ball. Well, and this is big because Cross also has information now, knowing that there's only 2 majors left. We got double power bombs.
So that power bomb will allow Cross to check meme route. And we have no area. So we're going to get all vanilla mappy on you guys today. And Bress is saying, I'm going straight for it. I don't care about those other 3. This is the route I choose. So we're probably going to get some nice divergence here. And I love it. Divergence is fun.
And we've got 3 majors and 4 e-tanks here in second. I kind of like going here because this is such a big area, and criteria is one you're probably going to revisit anyway.
I agree. And Green Brand always seems to have something helpful most of the time. There's our first super, so that's awesome. Bress is much healthier than we were on the last seed. Let's see if Cross decides to check this route after the power bomb. Sorry, Vincent. Go ahead, please.
Oh no, I was going to say that Seed was very sparing on E at the beginning there, and well, even across the whole seed, Bressingham only ended up with 4 E-tanks in the last run. So a little bit different, but here already got 3 in the first under 4 minutes in the seed. So that'll be kind of nice because they can start avoiding some of those later on. But this is what I love about full countdown is that the majors can be anywhere. So it's not limited to, you know, like Chozo or Major Minor. The locations are limited, but in full countdown, you never know where you're going to find your next major item.
Yeah, so any big fans of full item randomization out there? I know I am. Full countdown provides a little bit extra speed for you. So you know, once you find something that's helpful, you can just move on instead of check every item. So
I gotta point out
a faster version of it.
I gotta point out just how smooth Bressingham's climb onto, like, getting up to the platform and getting through to early supers. That was just wow, there's Spacer. That was just like fluid movement through that entire transition.
Absolutely. Yeah, Bress is really talented. I think Bress has a chance to win this whole thing. Just, you know, that skilled, honestly. And we have a lot of skill in these playoffs. You want to talk about skill, there's Nevdi, there's MM2, there's Kip, there's Derp, there's the Draxus, there's... I mean, I could probably name the whole bracket, honestly. But we can all look at the bracket later together and see about that. Farfalu, yeah, Farfalu's huge. OK Beamer is another great player.
Glove. Yeah, Glove. Farfalu, MM2, Nevdi, and Glove were our top 4 coming into this round. So 3 of them by their record have this first round of the playoffs off. So they get to watch all this, and they already know who their opponents are going to be that next, like what matches to watch to see who their opponents are going to be. They get a nice little break. Although there's, you know, something to be said for maybe having that break is, you know, you're not in race mode for over a week before you have to run again. At the same time, we know this. Any of these, you could be the 4th seeded runner, but you could go down to you could go, like right now, Glove is seated against the 29th. If Freddie N3K, you never know what could happen. It could be a result where Glove gets knocked out, or, you know, Kip is in the 9 seed against Break Jake. You know, Break Jake could get that win. You never know. That's the fun of these randomizers.
And I would be remiss if I didn't take a second to talk about Zeb 316, our winner from the spring dash tournament. It was a shorter tournament, but still impressive with the talent we had there. We had 17 runners, really impressive. And Zeb, I now consider the most dashing player in all of Super Metroid right now because of that tournament win. And he will hold on to that title until he is removed from the playoffs due to another victor, or wins it and continues being the most dashing Metroid player of 2024. And I have to agree with chat. Beamer is absolutely awesome on the mic. I got to comm 1 race with Beamer, and that was a lot of fun. He's just a really good person.
Beamer's in-depth knowledge of randomizers and running is definitely a big part of, you know, a big help to this. Bressingham last 2 times has been had to do a second take on the Bospo backdoor here.
Yeah, not much coming from these checks, unfortunately. But the more we rule out, we'll have to find something eventually. Hopefully it's not sitting at climb supers.
So the only spots we have left are, well, we have Criteria power bombs, moat and climb supers. And did we check 230? I guess that might be the last location, because got a pretty full clear for the most part. I think Cross is committed to full clearing this. Oh, and there is Speed or Bressingham.
That is a nice find. Early on for Bress, and 5 E-tanks to do all the shine sparks you want to do with it. Or spine sharks. Sounds like a really good VPN.
Oh,
Waterway check. Using that speed knowledge.
well, I got that speed.
Cross finding the wave beam.
Okay. Very nice to find here. Oh, just misses. I had a feeling it was a little short just by the positioning when he was grabbing that wave beam, but bombs. Okay.
Okay, so we're done with
All
Green
right.
Bryn stuff.
Second try for Cross is it gets there. Yeah, it looked like on that wave just was a little bit short. Only one major here in Wreck Ship. That is not exciting at all. I would have, if I were Cross, because I'm over here, I can ignore that trash can. I think I'd go back and I would check and get into Red Tower and see what we got there. I don't think I'd stay here at all.
Yeah, because even though we have a regular map, we don't know what our bosses look like, and Cross can really only comfortably take care of 2. The other 2, one would be a death sentence, and Dragon would be a no high jump. So I don't think Dragon's possible either. So I like this call from Bress and what Vincent said. Yeah, let's go down here and check this out.
Dragon will be, yeah, we don't have high jump. We just have spring ball. Yeah. All right, so Red Tower is a total loser at no majors and 1 E-tank. So now it just becomes a connection point. Cross is gonna go check. Nope, never mind. Just power bomb farming. Fair. That's an easy place to farm power bombs, because all of those kills do in fact drop.
Yeah, guaranteed to get a power bomb from those guys if you have any power bombs missing from your inventory. So a thankless job, but somebody's got to do it.
All right, it looks like Cross is gonna go take his stroll through Green Bryn. Meanwhile, Bressingham is gonna go check and okay. Upper Norfair had 4. I did not miss that. That's a lot of majors.
Oh wow.
Crates Factory with 1.
Yeah, so Cross taking a chance on locating the criteria majors unfortunately did not pay off. So this does give Bress an early lead. But I like the plan from Cross to try that out, because there was nothing wrong with it. Sometimes rando's gonna rando you.
Absolutely.
And we'll see what boss info we get here from Bress.
Yep,
Going
did
down
take
in
the
the Craig's
save.
lair.
Absolutely necessary to take the save there.
So we have a nice quick way out. Bress is hoping for Kraid to be home, or Ghost.
Fantoon's also. Fantoon is an easy kill here. Oh, it is Kraid at home. All right, so that's a bit of a boss, but again, that doesn't mean anything.
It just means Kraid really wants to dance. But that doesn't help for finishing the game. So Bress is saying, no, I don't want to dance. I just want to check the item.
Bressingham gets the Kraid quick kill there, so the major's either here or in the ceiling in the storage room, which is where we're going to check next
So
on our exit out of here.
We'll be checking the janitor's closet. Hopefully it's something cool.
First boss down at the 13-minute mark.
That's what's great about these randomizers. Sometimes the first boss is down in 10 minutes. Sometimes it's 35 or 40, just because of how the map might be. You just never know. And Cross now getting his beaster. 2 races in a row where Cross can run really, really fast. So that's always a nice feeling. Less nice without the high jump boots. And there's Varia.
Varia. Okay, well, I just lost my suit bet. I went deep in on gravity, and unfortunately, this seed defied gravity.
Yeah, Jade in chat called for Varia to be at Kraid, and it was just in a slightly different location. But I still count that as a win for Jade in chat. So that is very good news for Bress going into now a playground of Upper Norfair where we're not going to have to worry about heat damage. And we can go check for our 4 majors and just be awesome about it.
Yep,
Frost is finishing up the Green Bryn checks though.
All right, Bressingham is going to grab this trash can, which I like. It allows some other strats just in case. Nice recovery out of there. A lot of people would end up falling and dropping down to the bottom.
Yeah, cool thing about those crumble blocks, if you want to play the game, they do not crumble from the side, so practice your wall jumps and you can be like Bress.
Like Bress. If I could be like Bress.
Oh, if I could, I'd be in the playoffs. But that's okay. I'm kind of in the playoffs. I get to talk about Bress in the playoffs and talk about Cross in the playoffs, so it's still fun.
If I could be like Bress, I could actually play randomizers and finish them and not just die all the time. But
but you are a Magic champion, so that's cool.
I'm pretty good at Magic Gathering, yes. I also play a couple other card games, the new Lorcana card game and the new Star Wars card game. I'm a fan of those. Part of why, oh heck yeah, I'm EDH all the time. In fact, I'm playing a competitive Commander tournament tomorrow night.
Sweet. Well, I wish you the best of luck, man.
Shift, I was totally singing that in my head.
And if you would like to be like Bress, then give Bress a follow and learn from the awesomeness. You can also learn a lot of awesomeness from Cross. Cross is also a playoff competitor, meaning a very talented runner. And Cross now has stand-up tank health that might come into play here later on. Bress has been checking a lot of spots here in Business Center, but Business Center is not paying off so far. We still have all of our majors. Sometimes Business Center can be like that, though. It's all business, no fun. You gotta mix business and pleasure, otherwise you get to grow up to be a sad panda. Or a salty pigeon.
Well, you know, all the flavors in the world, you chose salt.
You know, it tastes better than nothing.
That's fair.
So I guess I look at it as breadcrumbs half full. All right, more supers for Cross, just like Bress got. So we're super tied. Ridley is not going to be an issue for the runners this time.
I kind of hope for Cross that he skips, does not go back for Waterway, and just bets that Waterway is garbage.
I hope so too. I'd love to see a close finish. No matter who's running, I always root for the close finish. And we are going
just
down.
As I say that,
This
well,
time
I just cursed Cross.
on you. That's okay. We're tied 1 apiece. in a race where I want to lose. So thank you for tying the score up. Back here, nothing special. It's just it goes boom, but not as big of a boom as Cross already had.
Nope. But could be worse.
Gives you can fly at least. We don't have any other movement items besides speed, so sometimes the bomb can help in a few places.
If necessary, it is a way through worse room in the game. So.
And I have to agree with Ace in chat. After spending the time to check these items,
yeah, he committed to
committed. So yeah, just do your thing. I think Cross is still right. As a commentator, knowing what was down there, we were hoping for Cross to say no thank you, but
hoping against all hope.
Yeah, but it was still a smart play. But now we get to see what's at Wave. Breast did pick up a major here. It was X-Ray. It wasn't anything super special, but now we get Space Jump, and that is special.
Talking about those movement items, that's the one. That's the first one you're looking for. Of course, you always. Oh wow! What a wave! What wave was loaded?
Double
Space
chamber, doubling up. That's a double chamber right there.
That's kind of huge. Yeah, Cross has been doing some nice moves that spring ball. Been actually using it. So many times I see people have it and just never actually use it, but
that's why I normally don't pick it up, because I'm so bad with it. I gotta practice with the spring ball so I can actually get some usefulness out of the tech. But Cross has been showing us some nice spring ball stuff. Maybe if I'm really nice to Cross after the race, he can teach me some things. And Cross going to Kraid Land, which we know Kraid was at home, so we'll be happy finding the janitor Varia. It's a nice orange self-cleaning suit, so if you get any chemicals or things on you, the suit will clean itself.
So Cross did something a little weird there by taking that save, but what did that mean? It means he didn't have to grab those missiles, doesn't have to go back there behind to save, and is able to just get right here to the boss check. So I actually kind of like it, and is going to be rewarded with this just being Kraid.
Yeah, it's not something I've actually thought about trying before. I've always used the warehouse save, but you know what? I kind of like it. And there is the last Upper Norfair major. It is Screw Attack to go with Space Jump 2 seeds in a row now. That is sweet.
How about that at a Cathedral there? All right.
Ross going to be picking up those Ridley sit-down supers, as I like to call them, now that we're both at 30. And now we got to go into the past and lure Cross over to Kraid's warehouse janitor closet, which I think he will, because it has to be the major. We're out of items now.
All right. Bressingham gets that gate glitch.
Third try. That's pretty quick. That's pretty nice. I'm always happy with myself when I can get a third try one. Because sometimes the gate's really, really bulky on health, and you get it like 12th try. And that's less fun. Gates don't have health. I'm just playing.
All right, Cross now gets that Varia, but now look at Croc area with 2 majors and an E-tank. This is 2 seeds in a row where Croc was trying to make himself known. Last seed, all he really provided was an E tank. And speaking of, there's just a vanilla E tank.
Oh, Bress maybe accidentally grabbing it. I think Bress really just wanted an extra step to space jump back across faster. But maybe thought of it and it's like, oh, stand-up damage.
Yep. I always, I am a fan of ABC, always betting on Croc. So let's see if we can't get a winner here. I mean, 2 items I think I would want to see the most here are high jump boots and gravity. Already having charged Spazer, at the very least, you can get through in 30 supers. Makes things a little bit easier. Would not be sad to see plasma. Those are definitely the 2 I would most want to see. And we know it will not be spring ball. We know it will not be charge.
So gravity and ice. Let's do it. Oh, grapple.
Grapple. Okay.
That's
the farm
like
beam.
French vanilla. But we'll take it.
Farm beam it is.
Farming is a lost art. I think we need to appreciate it a little bit more.
Well, let's see if we get a winner here or if this is just what a Croc.
Come on, chicken dinner.
Winner, winner. Cheeseburgers that we're going to pass up. All right. Unfortunately, when you already got 15, hamburger helper is not what you need. Up here we get a intended strat speed to get up here to check and pick up high jump boots. Okay, so there's one of those 2 I was talking about. Exact mentioned in chat that she would rather see high jump before space, and I agree with that because high jump is there's so many areas, especially lower Norfair, that without high jump boots it becomes a nightmare to move through.
I love that mock ball coming out of the grapple room that Bressingham just did. That's my favorite mock ball in the game, and done so smoothly right there.
Yeah, Bressingham was just showing some tier 1 movement here. Really made a lot of areas look very smooth and easy.
We come out of there without ice or gravity, but high jump and grapple, that might lead Bress to be like, yeah, I got 2 out of 3. Maybe the game's leading me to Meridia without the suit, because spring ball is available. Bress just doesn't know about it yet.
No. Okay, seize it. Okay, I was just making sure Cross did not just yeet through here without no, if you're in this room, definitely check it. Don't want to miss it.
Yeah, especially in full countdown. Definitely check that. If there's anything left on the major side of things.
All right, Bressingham, meanwhile, moving down to LN. Only one. That is a huge area for only 1 major and no E tanks. Wow.
Yeah, no joke. At least Bress has the high jump boot, so this will be a lot easier than bootless.
Look at that!
Dive. Nicely done.
Wow. First try, perfect execution.
That's how you lava dive. Way to go.
That's one we could clip for the click for the tutorial. That was that's how to execute it every time.
Yeah, you don't want to get too overzealous and let that top Namahe shoot you back down. So that kind of stutter wall jump at the end there from Bress was beautifully done.
This green gate glitch is not okay. I took a few tries.
Yeah, that one's so much fun. I love that gate glitch. Oh, just for a silvery thing.
Trash can at Jozo. But this does allow for some serious super farming. And seeing trade where we were, we can't ignore the fact that this might be also vanilla bosses.
Very true. Really might be at home. Thankfully, Bress found the charge beam, as we'll cross here very shortly, going in the double chamber. But you always want to have some extra supers on hand for Sir Riddlesworth the Third.
Yeah, charge spacer is not nearly as much fun. So having those 30 is huge. He's going to check Mickey Mouse here.
Good old Steamboat Willie.
Yeah, see, we can talk about that one now because there's no copyright claim on it.
I called it Marky Moose for a while, and now I think I might call it the Mark Wahlberg room, because why not?
I mean, does that mean you're going to check it every morning?
No, that means I'm going to pretend I have a talking teddy bear as a best friend.
Copyright compliant rodent room from Chad. I like it.
I like that too. That's nice. Alright, so Sir Willie didn't have anything for us. Heading down the wasteland. Cross now with some really cool stuff. I hope Cross picked up charge. I looked away from his side of the screen there. I would imagine he did.
Cross is saving a lot.
Yeah, with Varia and that health amount, I'm a little surprised with the amount of saves.
All right, nice speed echoes there from Bress. And Super's the second one down.
Cross will be following in the footsteps of Bressingham here.
Yeah, but doing this
bootless lava dive.
Yeah, this is bootless lava dive. I was about to say this is
a lot tougher.
Yeah, I think that's why we gotta. Yeah, that's why we had a that extra save, because if you're attempting this, you
They brought that over. Oh, just missed it though. That stinks. Got to bring over this Namahe blast from the right, take the hit, and then use it for invulnerability on the spikes. Oh, got there. Beautiful job,
very
Cross.
nice. Second attempt, very nice Cross. Meanwhile, Bressingham takes down the space pirate. That was
right there.
Really well executed by Cross Product. Like, we've seen great movement from Bressingham, but that was
sick.
And
again,
2 times in a row, Gravity chilling behind the riddles.
What a jerk bird this guy is for this playoff matchup.
Now,
but yeah, beautiful textbook stuff. Great Ridley fight. Bootless lava dive on the second try Namahe blast.
Okay, I was gonna say I kind of hope we see Cross just go for it. And you know, to make up some time, and that looks like what's going to happen here. You know, there's no reason to you know, like, I have a feeling he knows he's behind, so he's gonna kind of have to make some hero plays. So I think just going right for Ridley is that correct hero play.
I think so too. I'm glad that Cross skipped the GT room.
I am okay with this. I am okay with this no copyright rodent room check.
Copyright compliant rodent room.
Copyright compliant rodent room.
The double C double R. CCRR check from Cross Product.
CCRR.
Gets a super there. And is ready to go. Tell Ridley to shut his beak. Gonna take some damage here for a nice crystal flash, just to make it a little bit more comfy on the movement.
Yeah, I don't disagree with this. I think this is the right play here. Turns Avaria back on to make it 100% safe.
And
And
especially
notice,
since Cross killed the pirate there.
I was
I
about
beat you
to say,
to it, you son of a gun. I beat you to
notice
it.
there's no pirate there to do that. It's a much safer play when the pirate's dead.
Absolutely. I knew it was coming. Salty's brain is working tonight.
That pirate knew it was coming. He was just waiting for it. He came through the door and that pirate was like, is he really gonna leave me alive? I get to do this.
Oh, just keep on twisting, it hurts. No, I'm playing. Yeah, beautiful job by Cross though. I like the strat. Now full health going down, still 30 supers. Well, was full health. Maybe looking for something before fighting Ridley. Hopefully just a fire flea check. Ridley has what we need. Everything else is going to be minors, but Cross does not know that at this point.
The ultimate hurts is the battle we're shortly going to get. That is love hurts.
Where does that happen?
When the Eagles and the Packers play.
Oh, yeah, good point. I wasn't even thinking football at that moment, but that's a good point.
What is Cross doing? Boss.
Jestro likes the color green. You should follow Jestro. I don't know if Jestro streams or not, but just give him all the follows. Let's get Jestro to 1 million followers without even streaming, just because he's that cool. Okay, he never streams. Let's just get him to 1 million followers anyway.
All right. Cross is he afraid of the Ridley fight?
I don't know. I thought this would be okay with the type of ammo. Maybe Cross is checking this and then is gonna reset to that save. And then just go do Ridley. Just to make sure that Ridley has the major. Or Wasteland has it. I don't know. Could have been hoping for a plasma beam. Could have been hoping for the gravity. I would have thought you'd just fight Ridley there and just go for it.
I almost feel like that was kind of a safe play. I don't know. I mean, I think everything on the backside you just commit to checking after the fight, which is what Bressingham did and worked out better for sure. East Meridia not providing much.
Oh, and a great point by Ace Zero in chat. Cross can't reasonably escape Dragon still. So if this is Dragon, this is bad news for Cross.
Got it. Okay.
We know it's not, but
I guess that's why I think you take the save and you just go check it. You had a vanilla crate, so yes, it could not be, it could be Dre, but I feel like because we had vanilla Dre, you have a better than likely chance that it's going to be vanilla Ridley, and at worst it's only 1 out of 4. And granted, you didn't know that we're going to get gravity right behind Ridley here, but
I thought Dre was locked in Eminem's basement, so I wasn't even expecting Dre to be in this game. But I was wrong, as Bressingham just beats Dre right there. Sorry for the 25-year-old song reference. But yeah, Bress, here we go. 3 bosses down, looking good.
How about gravity behind Ridley twice in a row? That's
I know, that's crazy. Alright, good start from Cross. Ooh, Ridley. That tail was not neat right there. There we go, good turn. Nice manipulation. Maybe missed 1 super, so we might need 6 regular missiles. on top of these last couple to finish. Oh, now we'll need
Definitely
like
missed
12.
that one. That should
That
be
is
good.
12, but I think Cross missed one.
There it is.
Nope, he did not. Nice job, Cross. I thought the tail ate one of those missiles, but it did not. And it is down, and gravity, here we come. That was actually a pretty nice fight. Really
Yeah, it was.
Be a pain. But Cross controlled the manipulation pretty darn well.
Yeah, especially without having high jump boots. That's much easier with high jump.
Oh, absolutely. I 100% agree with that. Ridley without high jump is a much different feel of a fight in my mind. So to control the manipulation of Ridley without those, I always think is impressive, no matter who's doing it.
All right, so at this point, both runners are kind of on the back end. Cross still has to make his way to Meridia to take down Dragon. Bressingham is going to go right to Fantoon here. It's kind of a straight line at this point for Bressingham, though. This is Fantoon and Fantoon to Turian. Gonna be a pretty quick seed.
Yeah, there's just one more boss Bress is going to have to fight, and that's remembering to refill the ship on the way out. Only 210 beam damage. Bress will probably want some of those supers back for Torian. And since this is not area, we will not get that nice refill that we get in area. So we'll see if Bress remembers that hidden final boss before Mother Brain.
And here comes Fantoon.
And Varia, I think, was found first in both of these.
Yes.
So we didn't get to see the new feature, which is just aesthetic. Because Dash has 3 new items that the vanilla game doesn't, in Pressure Valve, Heat Shield, and Double Jump. Pressure Valve is not a part of the playoffs, but we will be using its logo. It's the thing that its sprite that it looks like, if the gravity suit has heat reduction, if we don't find Varia. So if you see that Pressure Valve logo, that means the gravity suit's going to give you protection in Norfair. It's a 25% protection, not full protection, but it is a big help in seeds that it shows up in. But I'm not seeing one of those so far today, but in the future of these playoffs, keep that in mind.
So Bressingham takes down the 4th part of the G4 at the 41-minute mark. This is a very, especially since this is vanilla map and we're already on, we're at wreck ship, so we're essentially at criteria surface level. This is a very jet seed.
Absolutely. This is looking like a 50-minute one. And
definitely sub-hour and won't be much over 50 at all.
And Bress has no need to check anything. Maybe just a quick refill at the ship. I hope a quick refill at the ship, otherwise it'll be a much longer Torian. But yeah, Bress is looking good. Cross is going to Dre's house. Can't fry or microwave the shrimp, so we're gonna have to do it the good old speed and ammo style. And oh, hi nerds in chat. It is full countdown. Valve was taken out because oh darn it, I actually knew the reason for this earlier and I completely forgotten. It just couldn't find a way to make it work properly with the setup for it. Something with the logic that it wouldn't work for this type of tournament.
Cool Tracy item. Just answered that in chat, just saying it had to do with not enough time to fix the logic implementations. Bressingham is moving like a man possessed. I think he realizes this is a jetty seed and you cannot and not pause. You have to keep moving. We got vanilla bosses in this run, vanilla map in this run. This is like one of the least randomized races I've had this entire season.
I think you're right. I think the same goes for me too.
That always favors the player with the better vanilla movement. Because there's no you're not doing anything you wouldn't normally do. I feel like map randomizers is a little bit better for the players who aren't as speedy in vanilla, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Any other runners that spend a lot of time or a decent amount of time working on 100% or any percent, they're gonna have 3 or 4 strats per room and backup strats on top of it just in case they mess up. And so vanilla map is very comfortable for a lot of runners that have spent time in the game. For rando runners though, people that just love randomizer, it's a little different. The strategy's changed slightly because you don't know what kind of item loadout you're going to have going into each room. But Bressingham has handled this seed like a pro, and you can see by being down here done with the Metroids at the 45-minute mark, that's impressive.
Yeah, that's insanely fast. This is really a clinic on Dash Randomizer running. This is a extremely fast seed out of Bressingham. I mean, even Cross, will still have a decent time. Not going to be sub-hour, but this is definitely a really nice run by Bressingham. Just made some good decisions. The routing is what it is. It's vanilla, so it's not like there's a lot of different routing choices you're making through there. And Bressingham's going for the baby skip. We got all the items for it, and gets
2 for 2.
No baby grab.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have time to hug the baby right now. We can give the baby a hug later. Gotta save frames. Gotta go fast. But if you're not speedrunning a video game and you have a baby, you should hug your baby. It's good stuff. MB1. Gonna take its medicine.
Other one down at the 36:35 mark. 46:35 mark, sorry.
Which is definitely impressive when you don't know where the items are in the game. Even with vanilla bosses and vanilla map, still had to go find your items in places you're not used to them. So this is a high quality run that Bress has put on. And I think Cross has been playing very well. Maybe a little bit safe, but has definitely played very well. And I know a lot of runners, myself included, that would have a very difficult time beating Cross.
There comes that ketchup beam. Bressingham knows he's on the back side of this. Just waiting to see. There's a meatball.
Yep, we are getting close.
Yeah, onion rings, ketchup beam.
There it is.
Meatball, and the rainbow beam, which we are about to get.
And Bress is going for stand-up. Those 7 tanks took off Varia, I think. No, forgot to take off Varia. Okay. Just damaging down a different way that I'm not used to seeing all the time. Because we normally don't have that many E-tanks. But anyway, very well done, and maybe that is stand-up, a different setup for stand-up. I'm sorry, I don't do stand-up well. But yeah, Bress is definitely doing a stand-up setup now. I can see it. I do a completely different setup for my stand-up. But it's nice to see a backup one to learn, because maybe that'll be easier if I can learn it.
Of course, I will point out we're doing stand-up with literally just charged spacer, so how much time are we actually saving here?
Bress got wave on the way to Fantoon. That's why it's purple. So that's one thing I did notice. So
okay.
The damage is the same as crosses.
Okay, it's got the two times. I only saw the spacer and charge lit up, so I was.
So depending how good this stand-up is, at that low of damage, it'll save 4 to 8 shots, according to smart people in chat that help me out, which I appreciate. Normally need 36 of these to finish off the old mother brain, but we'll be looking at 28 to 32 of them. So those are pretty darn good stand-up. And it looks like Bress did a very nice stand-up, and Mother Brain is done.
Mother Brain 3 down on the 50-minute flat mark. And now nothing left but the run, and we do have speed, so this could be a nice quick exit here from Bressingham. This will be under 52.
Yeah, probably only about another minute here. And Bress has put on a really nice showing to open up the playoffs and to open up his own playoff bracket. Vince, do you have the bracket open to see the possibility of who Bress might play next round?
I do have that open. Bressingham will be facing the winner of Ace Zero and Fringo.
Oh boy, that's another 2 good ones right there.
There's
that'll be a lot of fun.
Behe Spark. And climbing this for the last time up to that surface.
And I'm going to put my GGs in for Bress.
Yes, get those GGs in chat.
Run.
GG to Bressingham, finishing with an official race time GG of 51:26. What a lightning fast seed for Bressingham. That was impressive. Yeah, and let's
also shout outs to the cross product for making the playoffs in a very loaded bracket of talented runners and doing a real fine job. I still got to see this as a win for any playoff people that made it, because I mean, my goodness, what a good job, man.
A lot of great talent in this the bracket. I'm really looking forward to watching some other matches and seeing how things are going. Hopefully we'll get both of them for interview and get them in to chat. I know it's been a long race, but I know it looks like we got Bressingham ready to hop up in a second. Hopefully we get cross product up. But yeah, what a great couple of races. Cross just got a little bad luck with routing that first one, and this one I feel like just played a little bit safe, but now we are joined in chat by Bressingham. GG's.
Yo, GG's.
GG's, Bress. You ran very excellent routes. That was a fun one to watch.
Thank you. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Your movement was absolutely phenomenal to watch. There was a lot of things I was like, wow, this, like, there were times you made it look like you were, you know, running your vanilla races, your vanilla speed runs, and just really smooth movement throughout the both seeds, really.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I definitely felt like I played very well. The first seed was a little bit of a a little bit of a silly seed.
That
The
map was
areas were
crazy. Yeah.
yeah. The map
For
is so weird. Like there are only two ways to get to Norfair, and I found the much slower one. Um, but
Yeah, it was the routing in that one was kind of garbage, but you navigated it really well. And how about the gravity suit behind Ridley in both seeds?
oh wow, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, the first race Cross had charge and plasma way before, like way early in the seed, and it looked pretty good. But right when that was happening is when you found the Varia in Craig's locker, and then
No, I think that one was
oh,
Ice Beam
sorry,
for the first
that's
one.
right, Ice Beam in the last run. Right before that was when you found Varia, and then you rushed to Ridley and got the gravity pretty quick. So that was definitely that turned the entire tide of what was happening there.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure if Cross went to Wrecked Ship in the first seed, but whenever I decided to go down meme route, I knew that there had to be something in Norfair or Wrecked Ship, and I knew I wanted to go to Norfair, and I decided to go back for the 230 Chozo, and then I was like, okay, there's a save right here. So then I went down to meme route, and then I was like, okay, well, I can't just not check anything here. Like I can continue here, and ended up clearing all of West with just high jump spring ball. Which I kind of got sucked into committing to all of that stuff. But it ended up being okay because I got to the suits pretty quickly there.
Yeah, definitely. And for you to navigate that map and in the first race and finish sub 110, I think it was a 109. That was impressive to finish that quick with a map like that. And Cross did go up to Wreck Ship in the first race, and that's where Plasma and Charge was found. But by that point, you had a lot of ammo, and you were just ready to go. So yeah, it definitely worked out. Moving on to the next round, you'll face the winner of Ace Zero versus Fringo. So that should be a lot of fun. But for now, you get to enjoy the spoils of winning and check out some of these other cool races we got going on in the tourney.
Yeah, we got so many races going on.
That's got to feel good to get. You're the first one officially through to the next round, so it's got to feel good to get that done and out of the way, and know that you're going to be in that top 16.
Yeah, that definitely feels great. Next race is going to be really fun. I had a lot of fun with this series. I don't know if Cross is going to join us, but I love racing him. He's a lot of fun. And yeah, this was great. Thank you two both for commentating. I'm going to watch this back for sure. So I appreciate you guys, and Jethro on tracking. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. It was definitely our pleasure to, especially when you get a playoff times, things are good. Things are great to watch during Swiss rounds, but playoffs definitely are a whole other level. And speaking of, we are now joined by Cross Product. So Cross, GG's on the race.
Hey, thanks.
GG Cross.
Man, where was high jump boots?
High jump and grapple were both at Croc this seed.
That's fine. I didn't need him. Man, I lost so much time just thinking Ridley was going to be behind every door and me not having a lot of ammo.
Yeah. I've decided that I'm going to pretend like surprise doesn't exist.
That would have been a good idea.
Save.
That's not a bad idea. Stats are in your favor for that.
Yeah, and at the end, I had charge for like the Wrecked Ship boss. I was like, if this is really like, there's not even anywhere for me to farm, so I'm not even gonna say. I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, I farmed on my way out of Meridia, but it was way too late at that point for me to catch up anyway.
Mm. Did you go to wreck ship early?
I only because I knew there was a major. Actually, I didn't know there was a major on Moat because I forgot that ship PBs existed. So in my I forgot at a location. So in my mind there was a guaranteed major item on Moat. So I went to Moat and I just like popped in wreck ship. I saw there was only one item. It wasn't bottom ocean, and I just pieced out. Then went down Red Tower and
Gotcha.
did Big Pink backwards, like Red Tower to Big Pink, and then back down Red Tower. I don't know. I was a little too thorough. I think I needed to play it a lot less safe to win this race, and I was just kind of like moseying along.
Yeah. I basically had a perfect route on this one, so like everything came out perfectly. I checked the crate boss. It was very I could have potentially skipped Croc, but I needed a way for Dragon if Dragon was in lower. But other than that, like everything was directly in my path. I did meme route and up pink and then back down Red Tower.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you do bootless lava dive or not, but I was kind of like holding on, like, oh, maybe if Bress has to get high jump boots and it's in a bad spot, it might work out in my favor, but not really sure where you're at on lava dive.
I can do it.
Yeah, I figured. I mean, you're here, so.
A year ago, I wouldn't. But
probably just assume anyone in playoffs can do bootless lava dive.
Probably
a safe bet.
You pulled off a really nice one though.
Yeah, actually, both your lava dives. It was textbook for both of you.
Mine could have been better, but
I mean, well, I think you got it second attempt, but still,
Yeah.
like once it like on the second attempt from there, just everything was perfect on the way up. Like, I think you were just short of the first jump, on the first attempt.
No,
Yeah,
I
it was
missed
just the Namahe fireball that was just
Oh,
barely
yeah.
off.
Yeah, I missed the fireball timing.
But your first real attempt, you knocked it out of the park.
First one that counted. First try that counted. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, thank you both for putting on a fun show for everyone. That was
it's been a great tournament. I like there's fun to mystery and still didn't get all the nuances, but got enough of them to whet my appetite. I think Hard Way to Hell's next, so
nice. Well, you exposed the weird surprise bosses thing and changed the rules even, so I think you got a good taste of it.
I made history. If you can't win, at least go down doing something memorable. I guess that's always been my policy. Like I think one time I was racing 80% against Behemoth, and I'm like, well, this is a loss. So, there's two ways that could play out. Either he dies to Fantoon and I win by like 15 minutes, or he wins by 15 minutes. So I ended up just doing a crystal flash clip in the Shaq Tool and killing Shaq Tool in that race. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna beat Behemoth. I'll do something memorable instead.
Do something silly instead. I love it.
But yeah, this was a good matchup. I think me against Bress. I think Bress probably a little better on the execution. Definitely has more practice in than I do. But I think there were a couple things that could have gone my way and didn't. So I think it was a pretty good matchup. So I'm happy with it. I'm happy I got to play. It's a fun game. And congratulations, obviously, to Bress. And good luck on your future races. And thanks to the commentators and trackers, as always.
Thanks, Cross. Good luck in Hard Way to Hell.
Hard Way. I'm on the fence about joining. Like, maybe I can. Like, I always like doing Suitless Meridia. Maybe I should just play a tournament where the mode is guaranteed Suitless Meridia, right?
That sounds like your type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, GG's.
All right, thanks a lot.
All right. Well, I definitely got to say thank you, racers, for a great couple of races. Bressingham, cross product. Hopefully, we see you in the next time around. And Bressingham, good luck moving forward. I'm going to be looking forward to watching you in your round of 16. And Jastro, thank you for tracking it as always. Chat, thank you for being amazing as always and being a big part of these races. Before I turn it back to our my avian friend, I do want to say right now on Speed Gaming 6 is the Mass Hysteria versus TG Derp. That race is still going at 10:40 Eastern. So on Speed Gaming 2 back on here is the Break Jake versus Kip. So that will be another Super Metroid Madness running. And there's a race tomorrow night between Nitro and Iron Rusty, and lots of races coming up this weekend. We have 3 races on Saturday, 3 or 4 races on Saturday, and 3 races on Sunday. So there's lots of this running around to check out. As Jestro just dropped in, please give these runners a follow. They put on a great show for us tonight, and if you feel so inclined, you can give myself and Salty and Jestro a follow. Definitely looking forward to seeing you all in the future. And let me pass it over to my avian friend to close us out.
All right, thank you so much, Vincent. And yeah, thank you to the Speed Gaming folks that have helped make this possible for restreams. Gesture for tracking. Vincent did all the awesome thank yous. So for now, I'll just say, admins, we appreciate you. Dash devs, thank you so much. And everybody, please be safe, take care, enjoy the rest of the Dash tournament that's coming up. Lots of playoff stuff, like Vincent said. So